Hi everybody, Cindy Ellers here from Cindy's Stamping Studio, located in the central part of Wisconsin. Today is Monday, March 13th, 2023. I'm so happy to be here. As I wait for a couple people to hop on to join me, I'll find myself on my Kindle, which isn't too hard. There I am. Well, that was easy peasy. And I already have somebody. I know who that is. I think that's Lori Hall. I'm pretty sure that's who that is. And there's two people on, but I don't know what the other one is. I hope yes, it is. And there's Pauline. Welcome. Nice to see you. I hope everybody had a great weekend. I know I did. Got to see my grandkids, and we collected lots of maple sap, and Saturday was our big day for collecting 12,000 steps. I think that's a record for this grandma. 12,000 steps. I couldn't believe it. Jim's busy cooking sap, and it was kind of slow going because it was snowing again. And Saturday was such a challenge for us out in the woods because we kept getting stuck. So that wasn't any fun. Well, there's Jeannie Mullen and Denise Weiger and Kay Wire. Thank you for joining me tonight. I'm so glad you did. And there's Linda, and she's not late tonight, right? Okay. What do we have going on? So much, right? This week, the stamp set that I'm going to demonstrate for you is called Rejoice in Him. You can see it. I'll show it to you again. But I realize it's the first time I've ever had a religious stamp set. And it's not like I've ever tried to stay away from them or anything. It's just I've never had one before. So I was real happy to get that one, and I've made a couple cards using it, and I love it. The other things happening, Stamping Up, as we all know, there's a color refresh coming. If you're a demonstrator, we'll be able to see the online catalog in 2 weeks on March 29th. April 4th, we'll be able to pre-order, and then the customer sales will begin May 2nd. There's Karen Halterman and Kathy Brose, Sherry Martin, Ronnie Kaiser-Smith. Welcome. I'm so happy to see you all. It's wonderful. Let's see. The other things coming is with the color refresh, we'll lose some colors, but we're going to gain colors. And so that's the best part. I'm looking forward to it. It's been about 5 years, and I think it's time. Something fresh and new. Okay, my kit class is coming up the end of March 28th. I'm going to put the cards right in front of me so that when I turn my camera around, I can show them to you. The stamp of the month, I have the card selections all ready to show you tonight. And the veteran thank you cards. I got some more cards in, and I'll show you those also. Put them right in front of me so I don't forget. And I just want to say one thing. Sign up for my stamping posts. That is through my blog, or if you go through my blog and follow me on Cindy Stamping Studio, then when I post something, it automatically is sent to you via email, and that's a great thing. Another thing you can do if you want my monthly newsletter consistently is to sign up for my newsletters, and that is through your email. So what you should do is PM me your email address, and I will add it to my newsletters. So, and I don't send out maybe 1 or 2 a week, so it's not like you're going to get bombarded. So I see Patty Weed is here, and and Ronnie. What a great Monday. No snow, right? But wait till I turn my camera around. We have more snow on the ground than you can shake your fist at. It's just crazy. And Sunday, I mean, there was places out in the woods on Saturday when we're collecting sap. The snow was up to my knees. But luckily, I only got stuck once, and it was just because of ice. And it was my own fault. I got off of the trail. I should have never done that. But at most, everybody else got stuck a lot. And I even had to help my daughter-in-law get unstuck. It wasn't pretty. And I said to her, okay, what should I do? Your machine's bigger than my machine. And she says, yeah, but you're the only one that knows how to drive these machines, so snap me out of here. Yeah, so I hooked up to her with my snap strap and pulled her right out. So, yeah, there's Debbie Vine. I'll see Debbie Vine tomorrow night. Tomorrow night is our technique class. Technique this for March is stamping on designer series paper. And that class to go is available if anybody's interested. So let's do door prizes. Linda, we are getting snow tonight through Wednesday, maybe up to 20 inches. See, we've already gotten that. We had like 8 inches on Saturday, 8, 9, on top of the 10 that we got on Wednesday or Tuesday. Plus, it continued to snow yesterday, so we might as well figure we got 10. And it's supposed to get really nice here now, right? But then it's going to start raining and then more snow. That's crazy. So, I have door prizes. I have some beautiful mint macaron and pale papaya, or it could be soft succulent and pale papaya gems here with a few snowflakes. They're going to go to Karen Halterman for comments. So congratulations, Karen. These are going to be sent out to you tomorrow. And for sharing, I have these beautiful pink sequins. I'm going to give them to Rita Jacoby tomorrow when I see her at technique class. So congratulations, ladies. I have sequins for Rita and gems for Karen Halterman. So thank you for watching. I appreciate you all. Put them right there. Okay, I'm going to flip the camera around so you can see what I have to share with you. And there is Cindy Howard in North Dakota. Hello, Cindy, and welcome. I'm so happy to see you. Yes. Okay, let's see. Switch my camera around. There we go. Come on. There. Now you can see the top of our garage and Jim's truck and all the snow we have. You know, snow is really pretty in December, but it's not so pretty in March. No snow again for Woodstock, Virginia. Well, what's that all about? That doesn't even seem fair, does it? Okay, I have veterans cards that Sandy Zunn from Marshfield, Wisconsin sent me. And they are absolutely gorgeous. And I can't wait to show them to you. Just a second. Let me find me. Oh, it must be here somewhere. There. Anyway, look at, aren't they so simple? So cute. These two are the same. Look at, just with scraps of designer paper. I think they turned out so cute. And I thank you, Sandy, for sending them to me. They are very nice. And then I got this cute card. Well, before I talk about this cute card, with the veterans cards, I'm up to 148 cards, which makes me very happy. And I will be giving them to my daughter-in-law this next weekend. If you have sent some to me, and I haven't let you know that I received them, pop me a personal message so that I know they're coming, because I really want them in my hands by Monday, March 20th, so that I can give them to Christy to deliver the following week. Now I received this cute little shamrock shake card from Patty Weed. Isn't that cute? And she used the Share a Milkshake and some shamrocks. I love mint shamrock shakes. I love them. So I like how this card, I'm going to save this card too. This would make a nice fancy fold card for my technique class. So thank you for thinking of me, Patty, and sending this card my way. I'll put this so I don't lose it. Now we have the Stamp of the Month selections are right here. And that post will be coming out on my blog, which is also called Cindy Stamping Studio. Like I said, you can subscribe to it. That's a great way to do it. That'll be coming out tomorrow, I believe. You're going to get first dibs to see it. So what we have for selections, and if you're interested in purchasing the stamp set from me or the bundle, or if you already own the stamp set and want to just purchase the card kit, we have Elephant Parade, Lighting the Way. Now it doesn't look like much, but there's some really cool dies that go with it. Very cute. And then Lovely and Lasting. So these are the sets that you can choose if you're interested. This is a great way to add to your stash. You remember correctly, I demonstrated Elephant Parade last week. And this is a great way to add to your stash. And if you already own the stamp set, the 4-card kit is only $5 plus postage. So that amounts to about $5 for postage. There's Julie Marson, and thank you for sharing. Yes, that was a perfect St. Patrick's Day card, Lori. Yes, it was. So if you're interested, vote. I will announce the winners next week, the 20th. I'll also post the winners on my blog. Okay, so let's look at the kit cards or the class to go. We have this Heartfelt Sympathy. This is a cute sympathy card. It was also in February's, but I like it so much I'm offering it again. We have, and let me just say, it's always while I have supplies. Now this uses the Dainty Flowers Designer Series paper. This is while supplies last. I will substitute other papers in that packet, but this turned out really lovely. It uses the Lovely and Lasting stamp set, which is this set right here. And it's been very popular so far. We have that Happy Birthday. I brought back the kids' Happy Birthday just because I like it so much. And we have this You Matter to So Many. This would make a great birthday card or sympathy card. And I like the colors with Bermuda Bay and Starry Sky. I thought that was really pretty. And the designer paper is Fancy Flora. And Sandy Sun says she enjoyed making the cards. Well, that is wonderful news. And I appreciate it so much. Okay. And here's the sympathy card I made, which I was really surprised. This uses the Desert Details stamp set and the Delicate Desert Designer Series paper. This is a second sympathy card that I'm offering. I didn't know if it would be so popular in Wisconsin when obviously we don't have a desert, but it is a very popular card. I've made quite a few kits with this already, so I was happy to see that. Okay, and number 6 card is this cute Happy Easter card with a chocolate bunny. It uses the Delicate Details Designer Series paper while supplies last. And it also uses the packing tape technique, which that is one technique. I am so glad I found it. It's just one of the best techniques ever. I love it. And the other very popular card we got is this Hello card, which you could easily stamp Happy Birthday on. This card uses two-tone floral. That's the stamp I used. As I already owned the two-tone floral stamp set, I did not purchase the Hello Irresistible. This designer series paper is Hello Irresistible layer with the frosted dots. I mean, I know you said it last week, and I do agree. We have a lot of flower sets, and I just couldn't see buying another one. I think this one just goes. It matches so good. So these are the kit cards, are class to go. We have the Hello card. We have the chocolate Easter bunny card. We have that Deepest Sympathy. We have the You Matter to So Many. The Kids Happy Birthday. And the Adult Happy Birthday. I like these colors. This is Orchid Oasis with Mango Melody. And we have the Heartfelt Sympathy card. Now, if you're interested in the class to go or the kit class, let me know. Pop me a personal message. You know that the kits are 5 cards for $7, 10 cards for $12, 15 cards for $17. Or the class can be free. A 10-card class can be free for $30. Everything you need comes in the kit. The base card stock, the layers, the white inside, the embellishments. All you need to do is to supply some basic stamps and ink and your adhesive. Now here's the stamp set that we're making tonight. It's called Rejoice in Him. And like I said, it's the first, push it up a little bit so you can see it. It's the first religious stamp set I've ever owned. I don't know why, and I really like it. So what's been keeping me so long, right? Okay, here's my packet. My ink is Cajun Craze and Soft Suede. Okay, so let's get started. I'll get my stamps right here and put these aside. Okay, so our base, it's our usual up and down card, 5.5 by 8.5, scored at 4 1/4. We're gonna have a white inside with a piece of dry brush metallic for trim. We're gonna have a piece of Cajun Craze for our layer, and another layer is the dry brush metallic. Okay, we are going to put this aside. We're also using our layering circle dies, and I'm going to cut out one in soft suede and the other one in white. And my mom is watching. And Linda says, very nice cards. I'll have to get my order ready. Oh, I hope you do, Linda. You haven't done a kit class for a long time, and maybe it's time to get some stamping in. That would be wonderful. So, yeah. And like I said, my mom is watching. She got her new vehicle today, so everything's great. It's very pretty. Pretty white Ford Edge. So, yeah. We're going to take our stamp of Jesus, ink it up with soft suede ink. And I really want to ink it up good because I want a nice impression. Okay, and I'll use this for my scrap. And there it is. Now, when I was playing with this stamp set, I found that it's not necessarily that you have to color it. And I like that. You know, I don't mind coloring, but sometimes it's fun not to have to color. Oh, I know, it's hard sometimes. If you lose your mojo for stamping, it's hard to get it back. I know a lot of people have told me that. I'm lucky I haven't lost mine, but I stamp every day. And if a day goes by that I can't stamp, that's when I get kind of depressed that I didn't get to stamp. I just went and took my white circle and mounted it on my soft suede scallop, and I'm going to add some dimensionals to the back. It was funny. This past weekend when we're collecting sap, Andy just had to ride with me. Well, you know why? Because Grandma will let her drive on the way back. So that was fun. And she was such a good helper. Well, this next week when they come help, I'm going to take Easton. It's time for Easton to drive. Okay, so I'm going to take my Cajun Craze. And there's Sally. I didn't see you at first, but yay, I'm glad you made it. And I'm going to put my Cajun Craze right here. I will let that dry for just a second. Put him aside. Now I'm going to take my dry brush metallic. I'm going to get my cutter out. And I'm going to cut the corners off of 2. I'll line one up at 1.5. And the other, I'm going to line up with the outside edge and cut that off. Yep, I did it. 1.5. Again, an outside edge. And I did that. And so now it looks like this. Okay. And that is going to go, well, I thought it was going to go. What did I do wrong? I should have cut more off. Okay, no problem. We gotta get my cutter off again. And you'll have that. Okay, so this one isn't cut enough. Whoops. Only I have technical difficulties, right? Well, that's not working at all the way. You know, I have a practice one. And it worked lickety-split. Wow. Let me see here. Let's start over. Let us start over. So it's gonna be 3/4, and it's gonna be 5 inches. I guess if I didn't make the mistakes, there'd be something wrong. Okay, so it's going to be right here. I want to take off there and there. So let's just line it up right there. Now if it doesn't work this time, and let's just make sure it'll still fit, and it will. So now we're going to cut this corner, and that's maybe what I did wrong. I was too hasty. Oh, right there. Okay. I think now it'll be okay. There. Oh, I was in too much of a hurry. Admit it. There. Yep. Okay, so now I'll take and glue that down. Just something different. We all make mistakes. It happens. Yes, Julie, that is so true. I always tell my stamping ladies at class, I make all the mistakes so that you can avoid not making those mistakes. Okay, we got that. Now, I'm going to use the stamp, He is Risen. I think it'll fit right there. I'll show you my sample. My sample turned out perfect. I mean, it went together so easy yesterday. Well, see, we didn't have that so good. Well, we're going to keep going. I'll show you how it's supposed to look. And I don't know what I did wrong. It's nice to see how to correct them, right? That's very true. Very true. We're going to put that right there, just like so. And then I want to add some of the gold sequins. We have a little one. I'm going to put that one right there. I'm going to have to add something there. Not quite sure what. And then I want one of the big ones. I want one of the big ones right here, like so. Sometimes, yes, that has happened to me too. But actually my original one is the better one. Okay, oh, you'll see it in a second. Let's do the inside. And my inside strip is a little bit bigger, and that is the way I planned it. And of course, when you make a mistake, that just shows you're human. I mean, admit it. And it was a long day, long weekend. I don't know, Kay, Lisa Souza's watching. Oh, Bernie's watching. But Kay, I think it was you that said it last week about how many steps. Saturday, after gathering sap, 12,000. 12,000 steps. And boy, were my feet sore the next day. Oh, my legs, rather, were very sore. There, so that's our decoration. We're gonna go and take our soft suede, ink up our verse for the inside, wishing you joy and love this Easter. Whoops. And then I'm going to take my Cajun Grays and just for a little bit add it. I'm going to add this beautiful dove to the inside. I just think it just added something, right? And let's put the inside in there, like so. There we go. Okay, so there's our inside. Wishing you joy and love this Easter. And this is our outside. Now, here's my practice card. See, I have it backwards. I don't know how I did that, but I have it backwards, and the He is Risen just fit perfectly. And I thought, oh, this is so cool. So I definitely like this one better. But it's a different variation. I'll fix that somehow. Not quite sure how. So, but I'll use this card because this one is a lot prettier. This is my card. Here is another practice card I made using soft succulent ink. This was on thick white with a white layer. That's just something about that. And delicate desert, the greens, to make the cross. Huh? Added some cord. And this is the inside. So there's two different variations. I think they both turned out really pretty. It is stunning. And there's Jan, better late than never. That's great. I'm glad you tuned in. And there's my cards. I'm glad you liked them. I'm glad you tuned in. Join me next week. I have a nice spring stamp set I'm going to share. And then I think I'll be caught up on my stamp sets. Then we're going to have to think about that. What we're going to do. By then it'll be time to maybe start using some old sets that we're going to probably have to say goodbye to, right? So, yeah, thank you so much for joining me tonight. Have a great rest of the week. Sounds like it's going to be nice here. I'm thinking we'll be in the woods, of course. But I'll get to see those kids. So, it's a win-win, right? Right. Okay. Have a great rest of the week, everybody. Take care.